Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and astrology stars come together to help you. By combining the visual messages of the tarot and the energy of astrology, you can be prepared for the opportunities and the challenges that are coming your way this month. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Queen of Wands. She suggests a sense of opportunity and confidence. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Emperor. He is a man of power and authority, and he gets things done. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Hanged Man. He represents the need to look at the world in a more spiritual light. The tarot card for the final week of the month is the Five of Wands. It suggests training for competition and overcoming obstacles. Aquarius, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Queen of Wands. This is a queen who has a lot of energy and personality. She has the power to attract what she needs and wants. Look how she is surrounded by the vibrancy of all the flowers. She also has the power to command and lead others. This card represents it's a good time to begin new things. You have energy, vision, and confidence to follow through to your goals. Be willing to express your desires. Now, as we look down at the astrology, the month begins with Venus in the 11th house in opposition to Mars in the 5th. Now, this can set off disagreements between your hopes and the romantic activities of others, your loved ones. So try to create peace and understand their desires. Now, this is important as both Venus and Mercury will be squaring Neptune, and that's from the 11th to the second house, creating a sense of financial confusion. Now, thankfully, Neptune will go in direct motion in the second house, which will clear up disagreements caused by perhaps unwise budgeting or spending. Now, make sure you control your actions, for Mars will be conjunct the full moon in your 5th house, which can spark unwise sensuality. So be controlled. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Emperor. It shows a man of power seated on the throne of power. He is in command and he has proven himself to be a success. There are ram's head on the throne and he has all the symbols of power in his hands. He represents that it's time to use your power to create what you want and need in life. You have all the tools and proven ability. Go after what you want to achieve. Now, as we look into the second house astrology, the second week opens with sensual Venus up in your 11th house, squaring excessive Jupiter, and that is in the second. So this is a combination that calls for a lot of common sense, or you may find yourself in financial trouble with your friends who may not share your vision. Now, your optimism needs to be adjusted or you may run into some serious disagreements. There is a helpful sextile between the Sun and Saturn in your 1st house, and that can be just what is needed as smart planning and common sense can save the day. And this is very important because the Sun will square Neptune in the second, and this definitely reinforces the need for mental clarity. So if you try to mix money and friendship, you may be looking at a problem. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Hanged Man. The card shows a man hanging upside down from a cross or a tree. He is looking into the distance. This suggests there is a need to view the world from a different perspective. You may have been following a path that was too predictive or even limiting. By viewing the world upside down, you are able to see things in a new way. So rather than being nailed to the cross of materialism, you may start seeing things in a more spiritual light. And this can lead to inspiration, which can be seen as the halo around the hangman's head. Now, as we look into the astrology, the third week brings positive energy as Mercury in the 12th house trines Uranus in the 4th. Now, this is a potential winner when it comes to family and spiritual issues. You need to spend a little time alone to develop your deepest resources. Now, family members can give you valuable support and make you feel more secure. Jupiter will enter into your 3rd house, bringing a sense of optimism when developing new ideas and plans. You may need to be more communicative with others and not be too independent. This is usually a very beneficial energy and it can bring success, but it does require a little self-control and focus. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the 5 of Wands. It shows a number of men sparring with each other. Now, this may not represent an actual battle, but rather a practice session. Now, this represents there may be a competitive situation or some type of obstacle that is in the way of your success. You may have to make some adjustments so you can meet the challenges of life. If you're willing to learn, you may yet win the game. Now, as we look into the astrology, the 4th week begins with a new moon that falls in your 12th house in the sign Capricorn. Now, this is the most special time of year, especially when it comes to family and tradition. And you may be more sensitive than usual, as well as other people. So you want to give all your plans to go just right, so give it a little extra effort. Now, also, make sure you get enough rest. Now, Mercury will go retrograde in the 12th house at the end of the week, so some unexpected news may show up. Mercury is the planet of communications, and there is excessive energy in the air. Be careful to keep your personal secrets secret. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, subscribe, and ring the little bell to be notified when new videos come out. And if you'd like to arrange a private psychic and spiritual reading with astrology, just go to my website, internetpsychicreadings.com or professorastrology.com.